everybody. So I want to tell you about something that's important to me and something that I'm going to be doing next year. So I'm going to raise money for a charity, but it's a charity that means a lot to me personally. Other charities I've run for before, like Children with Cancer and that, are brilliant charities, but it's the first one I'm doing that actually has a personal connection with and means a lot to me. So I apologise if the video is really long or if I get emotional. I've got notes because there's lots of stuff I want to get across and I didn't want to miss anything, so I might, again, look down and stuff, so apologies if it gets a bit emotional or whatever. So I'm going to do a race and I'm going to run for the Cambridge Rape Crisis Centre. Because as you can imagine, it's a bit of a difficult subject to talk about and something that's not often talked about, so it can be quite hard. I'm not going to go into detail or anything, we don't need to do that, it's not necessary, but what I will say is that I have had the need to use the Cambridge Rape Crisis Centre, and they're amazing, they're really amazing. They help women and girls and children who have suffered from any kind of sexual abuse or sexual assault. It can be recent, it can be historical, anything at any time, and they will help with. There's lots of things they can do to help. There's counselling, helping with things like alarms in your house to help you feel safe, and so much more. Just someone to talk to. You get someone that's your personal advisor, and children do as well. If you have a child that needs them, they get their personal advocate to help them if you just need someone to talk to. There's lots more that they do. You can see it all on their website, and I will do a little video separately to this that explains some of the things that they do, that some of the money that I'm hopefully going to raise will help with. But yeah, so check out their website. But you don't have to, the good thing as well is you don't have to go to the police if you don't want to. You can just go to them and they will help you. They won't make you go to the police. But if you also want to go to the police, or if you've already gone to the police, the police would refer you to them if you wanted to. Or if you wanted to go to the police, the Cambridge Rape Crisis Centre would help you with that process, especially if you weren't sure what to do or how it was going to work. They would help you with that, and they would help you, guide you through the process and everything. So this is something that I've struggled with for a long time, and I didn't tell anybody. Certain things have happened more recently which enabled me to come forward. Thankfully I've gotten a really good result at court, and it's went well. I know that doesn't happen for everybody, but the police and the Cambridge Rape Crisis Centre have helped with that, and whichever way it went, I would have been able to get through it with them. So they've been brilliant. But the fact of just speaking up and actually coming out and telling my story has made a huge difference to me. It's actually changed my life. It's made a massive difference. But yeah, the Cambridge Rape Crisis Centre and the police have been amazing. They've both given me all the support I needed. So to try and make you understand a little bit, if you haven't gone through something like this, if you haven't gone through trauma or something similar, when you don't speak it out, you feel alone, you feel shameful, you feel stupid, you feel guilty, and obviously thinking about it logically, you know that you shouldn't feel those things. And if somebody else came to you and told you the same story, you wouldn't think that about them, but that's what you feel when it happens to you. So you know it's been ridiculous, and you know logically that it is ridiculous, but that is what you feel. But actually just speaking out about it and having people support you and reassure you, has made a huge difference. So yeah, I want to raise money for this amazing charity so they can help more women and girls like me. To do this, I'm going to run an ultramarathon, and next year, I don't know the exact date yet. I know which race I want to do, but they haven't released the exact date yet, so it's going to be June or July next year. My very, very, very good friend, one of my best friends, Erin, is going to do it with me. I asked her if she wanted to be crazy and come along with me, and she's agreed because she knows how important it is, the charity to me and to other people. So what is an ultra marathon? An ultramarathon is anything over a marathon technically. So a marathon is 26.2 miles. An ultramarathon is a race that is longer than that. So it could be, 27 miles. Normally they're longer, a bit longer, could be 30 miles, something like that. But the one I actually want to do, and this, I have picked a specific one. I could have started easy and went for a 50k or something. I say easy, easy for an ultra. The one I want to do is 100 kilometres or 62 miles, depending on which you prefer. Personally, I do miles, but I know a lot of people do kilometres. But it's over 2 days, so technically, if you want to be technical about it, we'll be doing an ultramarathon twice. We'll be doing it 2 days in a row because they will both be over 26 miles. So we'll be doing 50k each day and camping overnight at the base camp. And the one I want to do is in the northeast. So it was the first one of its kind this year. This series has been going for a while, but the one I want to do, the first one this year. And the weather wasn't kind to them actually. So it was very cold and wet and windy on day one, and there's lots of elevation, there's lots of different terrain. But yeah, I will do another video on explaining a little bit more about what I want to do and what you can encounter in an ultramarathon and things like that. But that's what I'm going to be doing. So it's going to be tough, but that's what we're going to do. It wouldn't, if it's not going to be hard, it's not going to race a lot of money, is it? So it's got to be a bit tough. Yeah, the one I've chosen this one specifically because it is in the northeast, and I'm proud to be, that's the area I'm proud to be from, but I've got some not so great memories, so I want to go back and make some good memories up there, and take that back for myself and have those good memories with good friends and good people. We'll spend some time up there after the race and do some sightseeing and stuff as well. So yeah, my friend Erin's agreed to do it with me. She understands how important it is for me and for everybody else to raise money for this good, brilliant charity. But also it's just, this is kind of a side issue, it's not why I've asked, but it's a side issue, the fact that I want to impress the fact that everything is better when you do it with good company and you don't have to do things alone. Like I say, speaking out and actually not hiding what you've had to go through and things like that has been a big change. So being able to do it with someone, you don't have to do hard things alone. Just because you involve other people doesn't make you any weaker, and it doesn't make you any less of a person. Things are better when you do them with other people. So I am running the ultramarathon for myself as well. I'm also doing it for charity, like I said, but it's also for myself, because I feel strong when I'm running, and it gives me something to aim for and something to concentrate on. But I also want to do it because I want to show other survivors that we're not worthless, we're not alone, we're strong, and we're warriors, and we can do anything, we're capable of doing anything. Like I said, for me, running makes me feel strong, but in my opinion, certainly me, I can't speak for other people, but certainly me, I think I've got an advantage, and I think other survivors can say the same. You've got an advantage over others when you're trying to do something tough, in that you've already gone through one of the worst things that you could possibly go through. So when I'm running an ultramarathon, it will get hard and it will hurt, and I might want to stop, but I don't. There are some things where I just don't have quit in me because I've already, like I said, I've already gone through some of the worst things you can go through, so it's going to hurt, but I'll just do it and I'll get on with it, and I think I'll be able to do that because you've got reservoirs that you can pull on that maybe other people haven't had that experience before. So my plan is to share my training journey, hopefully raise some awareness. I'm going to do some different videos and stuff. I've got my YouTube channel that I'm going to post videos on, and I'll do it on race day as well, so we'll try and do a vlog on the race as well. Like I said, just try and raise some money, raise some awareness, and hopefully have a bit of fun doing it along the way. And I hope that you'll want to support me and Erin and the Cambridge Rape Crisis Centre. I'm going to do another video, like I say, about the ultra and where I'm doing it and why it's going to be different to what I've done before. I will share a fundraising page. I haven't quite created that yet, but I will share a fundraising page and put the link on my Facebook and everything. And like I say, I'll also do another little video about Cambridge Rick Crisis Centre and the kind of things your money is going to go towards. Hopefully, if you're willing to sponsor. So thank you for listening. I know it was a bit of a long video and a bit of a waffle, but like I say, there was some important stuff that I wanted to get across. Like I said, I'm not going to go into details, but if anybody who is watching has been affected by anything like this and you need to talk to someone, feel free to message me. You know, I'm happy to either offer support or point you in the right direction. It's not a problem. I know obviously how hard it is, so yeah, anybody who wants to talk, just send me a message. And if it is something that you have been affected by, or you know someone that's been affected by, please direct them to the Cambridge Rick Crisis Centre website, Facebook page. They've got a helpline number. Just, you know, pick up the phone and speak to them. You don't have to commit to anything. You don't have to speak to the police. Just speak to them and see how you get on and go from there, because they are really good. But yeah, thank you for listening, and see you soon.